John Lane, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. One down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, John Lane. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. He's in there safely. One out and a runner at second. That's off the outside edge. 2-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw in, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, base is empty. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now,
yeah, we got the
number 20.
To third, and that one handled. Whips it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, John Lane. Robert to right field, way back, gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working.
Outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
John Lane with a remarkable season so far, leading. First and second, no outs. Lane will hit next. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
0-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second here, no outs. And that's in the dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, could be two. There's one.
That's an out.
Relay to first, double play.
Both very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 out, bases empty. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Lane with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career,
0-2 is the count.
When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Missed
1
with a
ball,
changeup.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 2 gone. 1 out. Runner at second. Lane, the next to hit.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Lane didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire.
John Lane is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. At the plate, John Lane. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Polanco with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Next pitch is outside.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. Fly ball to right. Carlton. That's out number 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Polanco back to work. Swings through that one.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That to right. Hauls it in for the out. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. John Lane next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Runner takes off on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard to third. Tag, got him. Lane played well enough for the win.
Oh, you'll never complain about getting a team win.
John Lane getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they? Here's the veteran outfielder, John Lane. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Outside low, 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
In the air on the infield. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Vasquez back to work. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Late on that fastball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. First pitch misses. Benitez at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there and gone. His 29th of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. And now here is John Lane. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. No question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lane had a solid game for them. A real. So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. John Lane. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Base knock right for you. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That one misses. 1-0.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But
up the middle, base hit, 1 run in already. A second scores as well, and the lead is up to 5.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Lane launched a homer in his most recent game.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gill punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Lane measures 6 feet even, more than 2,000 RBI in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. John Lane next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Braves digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They're getting a lot of loud contact right now. 9 hits have gone 90+ miles per hour off the bat, which puts a lot of pressure on the defense to make some tough plays.
Benitez at second. Swift on at first with nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Lane did well enough for them.
Oh, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him
to. So 2 down, digging in, John Lane. next thing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but all
fires over to first. And that is the inning. And the Braves. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first.
He's in there.
Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Fouled off left side. Benitez leads off first with 1 away. And
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here on the hitter side. Nice job of laying off that pitch.
That one missed.
2-1.
And that's outside.
That's
this is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Lane had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy.
So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. John Lane. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. And that is out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one in the air. And makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Down quickly here, scoreless after 1. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Santos drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Man at first, 1 away. Lane measures 6 feet even, a member of the 3,000 hit club, and he's a 5-time MVP, and he's left his mark on this game of baseball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, This guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy can do some real damage.
Popped up. Queen. One down. Lane had a game to forget. Close one here.